First thing I'm going to start off with is the way that my bin is set up. As you can see, I have this cord sticking out right there. All my vents are actually made using a soldering iron. That way I'm not sawing back and forth or drilling. Even the centerpiece right here, I actually use a soldering iron to heat out that square so I can go ahead and put a piece of mesh on there. A little bit overkill, but I like making my things look a little different, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like with that cord. 1 second. Let me go ahead and take this off. Alright, thanks. Alright, so here's the bin itself. There's that extra one. And as you can see, my cord goes down. My heat mat is at the bottom. I have some cardboard, some foam down there. Kind of help keep insulation. It actually creates a heat layer around the bin, because as I put this bin on the top side, all these little grooves that you have over here on the side actually keeps it propped up. So heat is always traveling around the whole bin slightly. And as you can see, I have a cutout here, which helps the vent over here. That way, when it's stacked up, still get a good amount of airflow. All right, let's do this again. Sorry, be patient with me. All right, and here we go again with the colony. And what I was actually talking about is trying to clean up all that stuff. Not bad, but I know some of that stuff actually fell down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer these egg crates, pick out whatever extra veggies are in there, and be transferring them into that one for the meantime while I slightly clean this out. Alright, let's do this. So as you can see, oranges, leftover bell pepper, shriveled up. Alright, let's go ahead and start moving some of this. Let's see what's inside trays. We've got some baby inside there. Bear with me. Yeah, so you can see some down there. Now female. Some more egg crates over here. Let's see if there's anything hiding over here. Got another female. Now the real reason why I'm doing this, one, yes, to take out all this extra vegetation that I have inside there, but also I want to kind of see if I can get an idea of how many males I have inside here. I wound up adding in an additional 100 or so extra large nymphs from when I purchased over at the Del Mar Fair a week ago from JFK Dragons. I don't know if you can see, there are a couple dead ones inside there, extra large nymphs. And it's almost positive those are the ones that are coming from JFK Dragons. Don't know why they started to die off, but there were a couple that actually died off. So right now I'm going to actually take out the crate so then I can see if there's any more that actually died off, if they were not consumed by the other roaches. Let's take a look. So nothing on that one. Let me show you the back. There goes a couple. Let's see. They like to hide here. There goes a couple more. Put those inside too. Alright, now we're going to get to the good stuff. Ooh. Falling off. Run. They all wanting to go into the crates. We'll go and let them do that. Alright. More. If you can see all that vegetation down there, that's what I want to be picking up. Ooh. Well, for me, I try not to actually do any shaking. Everybody always talks about how the females can abort the babies, and I don't want to even take the chance on that. So when I want them to get off of the egg crates, I just put it right next to it, and as you can see, they're like, I'm gonna get on the egg crates. The babies tend to stay, and that's when I decide to shake them off. Alright, so let me see what else I can do. Let me take these out. No babies. No babies in there. So this water crystal. Oh, there's a baby right there. A really small one. Where should I put him? I'll put you over here. Alright. So now we're just going to move the rest of these egg crates over to the side so I can clean up the left side. Give an idea of what's inside here. There's some. Oh, I don't know if that was a carrot or a female. It sounded like a carrot. All right. See, so these are some of the extra large nymphs that I wound up grabbing. Some of them are still doing good, which is good, because I do want to increase my numbers inside my colony bin. And as you can see, there's a lot of babies. I only collected, what, fairly recently, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, where I took out really the majority of all the babies. But as you can see, there's more babies already been produced. I'm going to go ahead and let this one continue on for maybe another month and a half or so. Oh, there's a fresh female. Let me find that fresh female so I can show her to you. No, don't run. I'll find her for you. But there is a freshly molted female in here that I want to show you guys. Let me see. Where you go? She ran already. Let's look at this. A lot of females. like, run. Alright, where are you freshly molted female? Oh, it looked like she already ran inside one of the cardboards, or one of the egg trays. Alright, as you can see, there's a whole bunch of stuff inside here. The only reason why I want to clean up is because I really want to avoid having any mold issues. My carrots, I don't know if you can see anything. Carrots tend to dry up really, really fast. And they tend to get mold. Pick up the stuff. There's another one. Kind of just focusing on, I actually put raspberries inside here. I don't know if you guys can see that. These are all dried up now. They get most of the skin, just the seeds left. I guess they like it. I think everything else is okay to stay inside. Dried up veggie stems. Okay. So as far as the leftover, I guess, exoskeletons, and are you alive? And just like this guy right here, not moving, seems to be dead. Why? Don't know. But it doesn't look like there's an excessive amount of dead extra large nymphs inside there, which is good for me, because I was actually scared that the majority of those extra large nymphs that I got from JFK Dragons had died off. But that's not a true statement. So there's one that I found, there's another one that I found. Let me see, that's exoskeleton. Well, it doesn't look like too many. Oh, here's another one. So 3. And as of the moment, I am not wearing a respirator or a mask because I am outside. I don't know if you remember me mentioning before, but I wasn't worried about all the frass and all the dust, but when I started to see all the buildup, I don't know if you guys can tell, like all this stuff right here. I don't know if that's, see, that's all just dust. And after the humidity gets onto the walls and they all kick up the dust, it's actually creating their own little makeshift ladder so they can try and climb out. Alright, anyways, so I cleaned out most of the dirt that I wanted to, and the old vegetation. And let's go ahead and put everything back. Alright, so and that looks like an older female. The younger females tend to have the lighter stripes. Older females tend to be completely black. Alright. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to end this video because I'm about to separate a whole bunch of males from my bin. I'll put that on the next one. I'll show you exactly what I got. Make sure that my ratio is good. Alright, be right back.